As dawn peers over the domes and spires of Venice, a city that has long stood as a crucible of artistic endeavor, the Venice Biennale 2024 unfolds an unprecedented narrative woven from the globe's myriad textures. Named Stranieri Ovunque, Foreigners Everywhere, this 60th edition challenges the swelling tides of nationalism with a plea for universal kinship, echoing through the ancient corridors and modern galleries alike. Here, on the cobbled paths that snake beside the lagoon, each artwork whispers stories of estrangement and belonging, crafting a tapestry rich with questions about identity and home in our ceaselessly shifting world. This year, the Biennale does not merely display art, it mobilizes it as a force for reflection and connection, serving as a prism that refracts the myriad ways we perceive the other. It's a bold contention that in the age of instant digital communications and relentless migratory flows, everyone is, or can be, a foreigner somewhere. Through the lens of art, Venice becomes once again a focal point for a vital global dialogue. Venice has long been a crossroads of civilizations. Traders, travelers, artists, and scholars have mingled in its streets, creating a city that is Italian yet palpably international. At the Biennale 2024, this legacy is palpable. The exhibition grounds, set against a backdrop of Venice's iconic architecture, act as a canvas on which the participating artists recount their dialogues and confrontations with foreignness. As visitors wander from pavilion to pavilion, they are greeted by an array of visions that challenge the conventional wisdom on nationality and borders. For instance, the Ghanaian pavilion showcases Elan Atsui's massive tapestries made from recycled materials, symbolizing how societies are continually built from both local and imported cultures, rehashed and woven into new forms. This setting, immersive and historically rich, invites profound contemplation on how history shapes our understanding of others and ourselves. Venice's enigmatic charm is turned into a living exhibit itself, contrasting sharply yet beautifully with ultra-modern installations, which play on themes of displacement and connectivity. As one navigates through these Venetian alleys turned into gallery spaces, the city teaches every visitor something about the nuanced meaning of being a foreigner. In the Giardini, a cluster of pavilions transforms the lush gardens into a battleground of ideas and expressions, where the world's geopolitical pulses are artistically dissected. South Korean artist Young Hae Chang's dynamic text-based video installation radiates urgency in dancing monochrome script, unraveling tales of migration and identity crises against a backdrop of pulsating jazz music. A reminder that movement and rhythm are universal, transcending spoken language. Around the corner, Brazilian artist Sofia Borges stuns with an immersive sensory overloaded installation that recreates an Amazonian rainforest, complete with sounds and smells. The artwork engages with themes of environmental and cultural dispossession, urging viewers to reflect on the links between local actions and global consequences. These exhibitions, though varied in form and origin, converse through shared themes of belonging and alienation, forming a multi-voice narrative that binds the audience in a shared, reflective journey. Nowhere is the fusion of influences more evident than in the Central Pavilion, where an audacious installation by an indigenous Australian artist group blends ancient storytelling with digital media, illustrating the enduring power of traditional narratives in the digital age. Enshrined within this digital cave, stories of ancient lands speak to the contemporary heart, imploring an acknowledgement of the deep roots that nourish today's multicultural gardens. In Venice, at the Biennale 2024, art reclaims its age-old role as a bridge between worlds. Here, in art's embrace, Stranieri Ovunque invites a reconceptualization of borders, not just as lines that divide, but as spaces that might unite. Reality is remapped. Foreign transforms from a status into a shared condition, a mutual ground upon which every observer stands, and from which we might view each other anew. Laden with historical resonance and bristling with contemporary urgency, the Venice Biennale becomes a beacon of hope, a lighthouse guiding us through the foggy stretches of our shared human condition.